Here we've got two singles competitors, both from tag teams. We've got Goldust and Tyson Kidd, starting off our SmackDown portion of the March Madness tournament. Now, Goldust was the #1 pick for SmackDown, rather the #1 seed in this particular tournament, as the #1 picks, Jimmy and Jey Uso, already have titles that they are defending, and the title holders are not a part of this particular tournament. As you see, Tyson Kidd already taking Goldust to the outside and bringing him back in. Tyson Kidd, one of the last qualifying members of the roster to get into here. Only 8 members of the SmackDown roster got qualified for this particular tournament. We have Cody Rhodes on the outside. He is going to be in this tournament as well. He'll be facing off against Luke Harper later tonight in our next matchup. We also have some other competitions going on. We'll have our Divas champion Brie Bella facing off against another Diva later tonight, as we see a nice armbar from Goldust onto Tyson Kidd. And a reverse here as they're still tying up against each other in the center of this ring. Goldust and Cody Rhodes have had a good series of wins. They've been very close to the tag team gold. The tag team champions, the Usos, are on this roster, and they could have a good chance of facing off against those tag team members. We'll be trying to figure out a #1 contender by the time the second pay-per-view goes around. The first pay-per-view for this universe will be next week. It will be the 9th match, 9th show of this universe. And it'll be a pay-per-view for NXT and the Legends rosters. As we see a pinfall going here on Goldust, only at 1 count. We had NXT last night, and they started out their March Madness by having all 4 matches. Of course, next week we will be figuring out the combatants for the NXT Championship, and that will be at that pay-per-view. As we have a nice tie-up between Tyson, big suplex onto Goldust, almost landing him flat on his head, as Tyson Kidd able to turn the tides here. And he's able to bring Goldust into the center of the ring. He's going to go for a low drop kick into the face of Goldust. Neither of the tag partners have gotten involved yet in this matchup. DDT countered, and we're going to get Goldust perhaps going to have the advantage now as he goes on the offensive. As we get a grab. Countered by Tyson Kidd, putting Goldust over the top rope. Big shot. Gonna go out to the outside. Looks like another nice move here, landing him on that apron, that hardest part of that mat. Tyson Kidd used that very early on in the matchup, one of the first moves he used in this particular matchup. Nice drop kick, taking Goldust to the outside, but he has to bring him into the middle of the ring if he wants to win this matchup. Can't win by disqualification or anything like that. If there is a double countout or anything like that, the next competitor will get a bye. As we see a nice head drag. Oh my. It's like a head drag neck breaker. As we see Tyson Kidd go for the pin here. It's a 2 count, and it's almost a 3 count as Goldust just barely kicks out there. Strike to the face of Goldust, and a headlock applied by Tyson Kidd. And we go for a nice snap suplex, sending Goldust across the ring. Goldust going to get picked up by Tyson Kidd. And it looks like Goldust is very dazed here. Going to send Goldust in the corner here. And Tyson Kidd might be going for some sort of top rope maneuver. But Goldust able to counter there with a big boot to the face. And now he's going to send Tyson in the corner. And he's going to turn him around. And he's going to put himself up on the top rope. And do a nice bulldog off the top rope. This is very nice there from Goldust. As he goes for the pin here. 1, 2, 3. Not quite. As Tyson Kidd able to kick out of there. That bulldog off the top rope, not able to do enough damage as Tyson Kidd now whips Goldust in the corner. He might go for a move here as he sends him down on the mat. He's going to run up to that top rope, looking for a big move off that top rope, trying to get some air. Goldust able to get himself back up, however, and Tyson Kidd giving up on the effect. Head drag takedown into a pin. Roll pin maneuver. 1, 2, 3. Not quite. Goldust just able to kick out there. Able to break out of that rolling pin by Tyson Kidd as he has Goldust literally on the ropes as he stretches the back of Goldust with a little surfboard maneuver with assistance of the ropes. He has to break that very quickly, only has a 5 count, does not want to get disqualified here Looks like he's going to go for a springboard splash. He gets part of that onto Goldust, but Goldust looks very injured here. He's going to push him away from the ropes, go for a pin here. Only one count. Goldust able to kick out quickly, but looks very tired. He got some energy from somewhere and a nice punch to the face. Goldust countered. He had a moment where he had an advantage, but Tyson Kidd now on the outside, countered by Goldust, as now Goldust brings himself back into the ring. Big strike to the face once again. Goldust, excellent strikes. And Tyson Kidd, of course, a very technical wrestler. One of the last members of the Heart Dungeon, as he just got kneed in the face by Goldust. And Goldust might go for a big move here. Stomp to the gut as he picks up Tyson Kidd. We got to be looking for a big move coming in now, as we get another bulldog, it seems, coming off that top rope into the mat. He tried to go for a pin before, almost had it. He calls for a big move. Nope, he's going to go for the pin here. 1, 2, 3. Goldust is your winner and goes on in the March Madness tournament.
Here is your winner, Goldust.
Man, what a contest. We definitely just witnessed one for the ages.
And now Cody Rhodes is the one in the ring with Goldust by ringside, as Cody Rhodes faces off against Luke Harper in the second match of the March Madness tournament. Armbar applied by Cody Rhodes to Luke Harper here as he gets a counter on that, and Luke Harper now with the advantage as they go in this collar and elbow tie-up at the start of this matchup, as they start up the pace of this particular matchup. Goldust by ringside won his first match against his opponent there, Tyson Kidd. That was the first match of SmackDown's particular March Madness tournament. Now, some of the other competitors for this particular branch of the tournament include R-Truth, Kane, David Otunga, and Kofi Kingston. With this tie-up here, a lot of these members of the Raw roster are known more for their tag team proficiency than their singles competition, as we see both members of the Rhodes dynasty have a good showing in singles and tag team competition that increased their ranking up to the point of getting a shot here at this WWE World Heavyweight title tournament. Big knee to the face of Luke Harper, as now he's going to turn around and a shot to the back. Really going into this matchup, showing good for Cody Rhodes, but a nice suplex continues that. A bit of disrespect here from Cody Rhodes as he rakes the eyes and does a knee to the head of Harper. I don't think if he even damages the head of Harper, if he will do much in the way of his thinking. He doesn't really think all that much. As he gets another knee to that face of Harper, it does seem to hurt, however, as he continues to grab that head. As he whips Harper around the ring. Now, Harper with a nice counter, the first bit of offense he's really gotten off in this match. He is countered right away as Cody Rhodes now right back on the offensive, whipping him around. Belly to belly, another counter by Luke Harper, sending Rhodes across the ring. The strength and power of Luke Harper overwhelming Cody Rhodes, and once again countering that strike with an elbow to the face. But now Cody with a nice technical grab, kneeing the gut of Luke Harper. As a couple of quick strikes send Harper into the opposite corner. Nice dropkick into the center mass by Cody Rhodes. He's got him in the corner now. Going to pick up Harper. Harper able to counter out of the corner. Both men on equal footing right now as it's been going back and forth between them in this matchup. Dropkick dodged out of the way by Harper there. He spotted that one, had seen it once, didn't want to get hit with it a second time. As you see a nice spot there by Harper, sending Rhodes down to the center of the ring. Big headbutt by Harper. Definitely his head not hurting from those couple of knees to the face he got earlier. He's just going to do that nice headbutt. Now a head drag takedown. Going to do a big boot to the head of Cody Rhodes, sending him down to the mat. And a couple of big boots to keep him down there. As Harper, part of the Wyatt family, or at least formerly, his former tag team partner Eric Rowan is part of the SmackDown roster. The leader of the Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt, actually on the Raw roster. It's yet to be seen if Eric Rowan and Harper will be tag mates or enemies here. As we see a huge Alabama slam, is going to go for the pin here. 1, 2, Only a 2 count as that big Alabama slam. Huge amount of strength, lipping up Luke Harper, and now going for his finisher, the Crossroads. Cody Rhodes looking very tired after that Crossroads. Going to try and get the pin here. Will Luke Harper be able to grab that rope? Will he kick out of this Crossroads as he just gets a hand over him? 1, 2, 3. Not quite. Took a bit too much time crawling over, draping that arm over Harper as Harper was able to kick out. Headlock applied by Harper, and now he's going to do a nice pump handle like slam, slamming him down on the mat. Very nice maneuver as he's now stomping the boots into Cody. Harper taking the moment after that kick out and the astonishment of Cody Rhodes, but Cody Rhodes able to counter, slamming the face of Harper into that mat. Now his face is going to be bleeding now. Going to go for a pin here, pushing his arms away from the ropes. He's got a 2 count. He's got a 3 count. He does not have a 3 count. The ref saying that was just a 2. Harper kicking out very close to the mark here. That big power move might be enough here. Rhodes looking, taunting, scratching the eyes once again. Going to go for another big knee as he runs against the ropes here continuously, as he might try and find his way to the corner here, as he finds his way over to the ropes and does that knee to the face of Luke Harper, as he took a little bit of time just running against the ropes here. Looks like he's going to go for it again, finding his mark this time, and another big knee. It's the 4th or 5th time he's used that knee against the head of Harper here, as now he picks him up. Nice eye rake by the big man, as he's going to go another boot to the head, as he takes him down on the mat. Will Harper have enough energy to do a big move here, picking him up as he gets a nice slam? Oh, that just looked devastating. And now he's going to go for a pin onto Cody Rhodes here. 1, 2. Will Rhodes have to face his brother? Or will Goldust have to face Luke Harper here? The winner of this match will go on to face Goldust in 2 weeks. As we see Cody Rhodes on the outside. Big clothesline by the big man Luke Harper. Will he have the energy to go over the top rope? It looks like he's going to. He's going in between, pushing him out to the outside, and he lands right on his feet. The agility of Luke Harper is one that is very surprising as he continues to fight on the outside. It looks like he's very tired, though. Nice counter DDT by Cody Rhodes on the outside. He might want to try and stall out this match here. After Luke Harper was able to kick out of that Crossroads, Cody might want to keep Luke on the outside here and just wait for the count-out victory and hop into that ring right before. But Luke Harper is not going to have any of that. He's going to get himself back in the ring along with Cody Rhodes. Both of them back in here. Is he going to push him away, go for the pin here? 1, 2. Only a 1 count as Cody was able to kick out. It looked like he had enough time to rest there as he got whipped. And Cody with a big scoop slam on the giant Luke Harper. At least he's a giant in comparison to Cody Rhodes here. As he's going to go for that Alabama slam once again, as he got him slamming the back of his head against the mat. As he goes for the pin here. 1, 2, 3. Both Rhodes brothers win their tournament matchups. They'll be facing each other in 2 weeks.
Here is your winner, Cody Rhodes.
He gets a big victory here tonight. Love him or hate him, that was an incredible match. Don't look now, Michael, but we've got company.
Here we have the first Divas match of this WWE 2K15 universe. It, of course, is going to be between these two fine ladies, Brie Bella and Naomi. Brie Bella, the current Divas champion, Naomi, the inaugural Divas champion in this WWE universe, and held it for quite a few title defenses before losing to Brie, as we get a headlock applied and a big shot to the face by Brie Bella, the current Divas champion, as they tie up in the center of the ring. Now, of course, you saw earlier, just a moment before this match started, that we have a guest by ringside at the announce table. AJ Lee is here announcing, or at least spectating over the match, as we see a series of armbars between these two ladies in this matchup. And it looks like Brie Bella got the advantage on that one. And it looks like a bigger move coming into the fact as a nice trip up, taking Naomi down to the mat. Gonna drag Naomi around the ring. Will this be a pinfall attempt already? No. Big leg drop. This is not gonna be a quick short Divas matchup. These Divas go for a little bit of time here in this WWE universe, just as long as the men do. Big head drag takedown by Naomi, sending Brie down to the mat. And now Naomi going to get whipped around here. Big counter. There's a big boot to the gut and a headlock applied. A big knee as well. Brie won her chance to get that #1 contenders match. Was able to win the title away from Naomi. Naomi not able to win the title back in her first title rematch clause, as a lot of champions have not in the past few weeks. As you see a big kick kind of coming in from Brie, as Naomi had a bit of momentum, but Brie has the momentum once again. As we see a counter here coming in from Naomi, head drag takedown, sending Brie across the mat. Once again, Naomi with a lot of high impact moves, but Brie with the advantage more so during the match, time-wise it seems. But a counter by Brie to bring the advantage back on her side, as Naomi had that big leg scissors to take advantage of her side. Those big leg drops across the neck of Naomi and a head drag takedown. Looks like a low drop kick rather. It's similar to those big boots that we saw from Luke Harper, as we have a one-legged Boston Crab right in the center of the ring. Will Naomi, the former champion, be able to get to the ropes here? No, it seems like Brie has to break up that hold. Naomi able to break out of it, or at least Brie releasing it. Big, looked like a cross scissors or a leg scissors to the face of Brie. Big kick to the side leg. As we see Brie go for that face smash, sending the face of Naomi to the mat. Gonna go for the pin here. 1, 2, 3. The Divas champion wins.
Here is your winner, Brie.
An emotional victory here tonight. Man, oh man, what a battle!
Two fan favorites here, Santino Marella and El Torito, facing off here at SmackDown as they tie up in the center of the ring. One of these men will win this exhibition matchup. It is, in fact, a Falls Count Anywhere match between these two guys. As you see them tie up in the center of the ring to start this out. Headlock applied by Santino. Santino is a very, actually a technical wrestler, but he plays a comedic role most of the time. And El Torito is a very famous wrestler, or short wrestler in Mexico. This particular created wrestler is as short as they can make him here in WWE 2K15, as we see a tie-up continue between these two great combatants. One of them here will win, and we'll see where they go from there, as we see Santino go for a big strike, but El Torito able to counter. He looked like he was going to go for a big move, but Santino able to grab him early and go for a nice suplex. As they get a drag over by Santino and a knee to the face of El Torito. And a trip up by El Torito down to Santino, and a strike to the face there. Hip drag, takedown, and a knee to the face by Santino Marella. A couple of big strikes as Santino continues his advantage over the small El Torito. And we get a nice flip up in the corner there. Nice momentum going back, shifting towards El Torito here. His tag partners of Diego and Fernando not out here tonight. They generally do not have managers out during a Falls Count Anywhere match, as it ends up for a bit too many issues. As you see El Torito actually going to the outside, looking for a weapon perhaps. Found a chair underneath there, not able to get it there. Nice hip drag. Oh my god, he just slammed Santino onto that chair. Now Santino has retired recently due to neck issues. There's a big drop kick from El Torito, sends him down to the mat once again. Big strikes coming in, and it looks like a head drag takedown once again, hurting that neck as he goes for a pin here onto the El Torito went for a pin there, and it looked like he didn't quite get the count there. Putting that earpiece in to make sure I get a good count from the ref. to make sure I get that proper count here, as sometimes the ref will not be visible, especially with these barriers. They'll sometimes get a pin underneath that. That is just disrespectful from El Torito over, as now he gets a nice kick to the leg of Santino, countering that grab. He went to go for a steel baseball bat to attack El Torito, but he didn't quite get it. Just going to go with the bear strikes here. Besides that hip toss onto the steel chair, these guys haven't really used big moves there. Dropkick moved out of the way by Santino, as it looked like he was just kicking air there, as El Torito just landed on the mat hard. Santino now picking up El Torito. Torito looking very dazed. The little bull might be in the wrong china shop, as we see a big kick to the corner, and it looks like Santino is going up to the top rope. Nice soldier's headbutt, I believe he calls that, as he goes for the pin here on El Torito, and it's a 1, a 2, and no 3 for Mr. Marella, as he might now go for the, he goes in his trunks there and grabs the Cobra. He coils up that Cobra, and he strikes the bull. Will the Cobra take out the bull here as he goes for the pin for the 1, 2, 3. Yes, the Cobra and Santino Marella are your winners.
Here is your winner, Santino Marella.
Man, what a contest. We definitely just witnessed one for the ages. Hey, do you see who's coming out? Be on your best behavior, Michael. Welcome. Have a seat right here.
The following match is your main event of the evening. We have Wade Barrett versus Big E Langston. Both men that have lost part of their name. Recently, Barrett going more towards Bad News Barrett, getting called that rather opposed to Wade Barrett. And Big E losing his Langston. As we see a couple of big shots coming in. We also have the Intercontinental and Tag Team Champion, Mr. Jimmy Uso by ringside. As you see a tie-up here and a grab at the back. Big E Langston just throwing around Wade Barrett. Langston with a lot of strength competition wins, as he's very young here in the WWE, part of the New Day, as his partners Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods here on SmackDown as well. Kofi Kingston will be part of the March Madness tournament next week. As you see a big scoop up by Big E, he goes for a side backbreaker. Gotta wonder who Jimmy Uso will be scoping out in this match. Will he be scoping out a new opponent here, or just eyeing the competition that made it here to this main event? Big E with a couple of big strikes in succession, striking to the face of Wade Barrett. Big counter there by Barrett to send the big man down to the mat. Big strike there. Couple of strikes keeping Big E Langston on his toes. But a power move out of the corner and a nice back body drop by Big E Langston. Big strikes to the face. Once again, that's the third time he's used that move on Wade Barrett. Very, very much likes that move. A big clothesline. Might be a go for a pin here. Yes, 1, 2, 3. I did not think he kicked out of that. The ref's hand was down for quite a bit, as it looks like he's going for his big ending there. He got him down on the mat. Will he go for the pin here? Yes, he's got him there. Gonna go for the pin here now. 1, 2, 3. Yes, your winner, Big E Langston.
Here is your winner, Big E.
Absolutely amazing.
We knew he felt he had to win this one tonight.
I mean, there's absolutely no way to underscore how big this victory is. Perhaps the biggest in his life.